Hello, it's Astrea with a reading for the collective. Take what resonates, let the rest. I hope this message finds everyone well. Yeah, so if something's spinning you out, making you feel bad, definitely turn it off. A lot of us have very similar stories, so you know, there'll be things that are familiar, but if certain things, you know, some things will help to clarify something you're feeling or seeing, and others will feel really off, and that just means that the particular reading isn't for you. Okay, so we seem to be trickster, getting a lot of the same energies. Same energies keep popping up. Okay, it's because we need to know something. Okay. So we've got seeker, inability to commit to a path once found. We have someone who is rejecting legitimate authority out of anger. Someone who uses humor to wound rather than liberate. Denial of emotional truth. Escapism, false sense of heroism. A damsel waiting for night to provide. Seduction by romantic illusion. Companionship, betrayal by misusing confidences, loss of personal identity. A trickster, manipulating others through duplicity. Addict, compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over inner spirit. Selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising vision to make it more acceptable. Dilettante, pretension to much deeper knowledge than actually possessed. Don Juan, using power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Goddess, exploitation of the female nature and form. This to me feels like a masculine and a feminine energy combined. Let's use these. Thanks for all of your likes and subscribes and your loving comments and your really sweet donations. You mean so much to me. Here we go. I mean, you mean a lot. You mean a lot. I hold you in high esteem. Okay, what do you need to know? What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? There's something kind of weird about that one. Let's do it again. What does the collective need to know? Something goes off. Higher Priestess. Something about a High Priestess. This is a very intuitive feminine energy. I'm born with arcane knowledge, or this is something you who are watching this, if you're very intuitive, you resonate with Chosen One, Starseed, divine feminine kind of energy, you know, you feel very alert and aware. You get downloads, you're very intuitive. This is something that you probably are going to be aware of already. You've been picking up on whatever this is, and I think people see you this way. Okay. This could be something that's happening in secret as well. High priestesses tend to keep things to themselves. This has to do with some sort of like smiling liar or romantic offer, some sort of competition, strife, antagonism. In connection to a high priestess. Someone who's like sort of like a two-faced person that's in competition with you. 8 of Coins. This person in their subconscious feels like whatever they've done or are doing is just mean and pointless, but they can't face that. What I feel like is that this is a couple who is against a high priestess, doing something against a high priestess. They see you that way. They see you as a high priestess. They're in competition with you. These people like wear a mask. Something about the truth in the recent past. I feel like this wants to come out. Yeah, some sort of like big evolution happening based on the truth. It's coming to your attention for some reason, though. I think you know about these people. Temperance. There's some sort of balance, healing, or something. 6 of Coins. This is an uneven power distribution in that they're intending. With Temperance, that's weird. With Temperance is feeling, the balancing of the opposites. Could the angelic energy. Two of coins in the near future, feeling off balance, something is misaligned, a lot of balls in the air. The way these energies are looking at the situation, Queen of Coins, they could see you as a Queen of Coins. Wow, and some sort of King of Wands. They could see themselves as a Queen of Coins and a King of Wands. So very like, you know, this is a person who is very nurturing of the home, but also works and just good with money. This is a very charismatic person who is a leader and creative kind of a person. So it feels like this is a couple, or that's how they see themselves. Something feels off about these two. It definitely feels like a couple, two people. In the environment seems to be some kind of a lack. They're not getting some kind of a blessing, or something that's not coming, or that's how they're seen. These feel like swindlers to me, or like with that smiling liars, swindlers who like present a certain face, but you can see through it. They're hoping to do something courageous, or like someone's planning on doing something snazzy with that Knight of Wands there. I don't know if I ever used the word snazzy, but just maybe they use the word snazzy. Getting not quite Bonnie and Clyde. It's something else. It's like, I don't know. They like egg each other on, this couple. Or they just think very highly of themselves, but they're like fake swindlers. This Knight of Cups. Outcome. These two get one over on people. Seven of Coins. Left having to take a step back at whatever seeds they planted, to try to do something again, because whatever it is, that it feels like failure to them, so they've got to do it again. It's like you reap what you sow card. Seven of Coins. At the bottom of the deck, there's some sort of heartache these people are going through, or they've caused heartache to someone. So let's use the Kippers to clarify. High Priestess. So I feel like that's you. That's how they see you. They feel like High Priestesses are very intuitive, so they know that about you. And I feel like they're focused on you for some reason. Let's see, what do they want? Yeah, some sort of like message in connection to you. It's like seeing something. They see something about you, or they read something about you, or something like that. Some sort of messages going back and forth about you. Maybe you sent them a message. For them, though, they're feeling like, okay, yeah, they're feeling in despair. There's some sort of like competition, or something about smiling liars here. It's like people are, this is very like a, what's the word? I can't think of the word at the moment. Someone who doesn't tell the truth. Disingenuous person who's in despair, and like there's a lot of conflict. I feel like this is two people, especially with that Queen of Coins and King of Wands there. They're in despair. There's a lot of conflict, or they feel like they're in conflict with you. But there's like, you're a High Priestess energy, so you just like, maybe they smiled in your face before and they were competing with you, but now they're in despair because they feel like, I don't know, they just feel like in despair because, I mean, why, you know, why did they smile in your, what were they trying to do? Is kind of like what I'm getting from this. Eight of Coins. In the subconscious, there's something about this mature man who is like, I don't know, working on something, worked diligently on something, or put work into something, but it's like it's a challenge for these people because it's subconscious, so it hasn't come up to the surface. There's some mature man, something about the work that they put in is like really irksome or bothersome, but it's like it's trying to make its way up to the surface for them to deal with. Ace of Swords, evolution. So some sort of truth. It almost feels like, yeah, something came out unexpected, connected to like evolution, just like the world energy is like shifting, like a shift, like a shift in reality, like a new world or something. Some truth is coming out because truth rises to the surface, some sort of like simplicity. The butterfly has like come out of the cocoon. It's unexpected. Temperance, they want to heal something about an unfair power balance. Courtship in reverse. This could be like, I don't know, marriage falling apart, or a contract that was like some sort of a corruption around a contract, some sort of unfair power balance. Could have to do with money, but they want to heal it. They want to fix it, heal it. Temperance, they want to create some kind of a balance in regards to an unfair power balance. Two of Coins, they might have been part of something here, and now they're feeling in despair. But they don't know how to come back from it because that's why they're in despair. So maybe these were people that you knew. Marriage, Two of Coins. So in the near future, you've got some kind of like something about a marriage or a contract, some sort of like off balance. Two of Coins. Someone's juggling, something's being juggled. There's a lot going on. It has to do with like a marriage or a couple. Queen of Coins, King of Wands. Poverty. Wow. Yeah, I feel like they see themselves in a certain light. They see themselves a certain way, but it's like reality is showing them something different about themselves. This could be money, or it can just be like spiritually impoverished. Maybe it's whatever they were doing with this Five of Wands. This falseness. Creating some sort of sense of despair. It feels meaningless because there's nothing here showing a reason why. Doesn't, your High Priestess in the upright. So they just kind of like, these people, this couple. Yeah, look, thief. And then I saw child. That could be like something very innocent there. There's like innocence here. It's like stealing innocence. Or like this is like something very loving and beautiful, or new beginning for something. It just seems like, yeah, these people definitely did something bad here, but they want to think of themselves like these kind of like snazzy. I keep using the word snazzy. They think they're snazzy, but really they're just like super fake thieves. That's what they are. Things are changing. And maybe that's what's going on, like their reality's reflecting back at them. Yeah, they definitely seem to be experiencing a lot of pain, because look, right underneath that is justice. For whatever they did. Ace of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, things are not coming in. And people can see that too, which really for these people, because they like to present something other than what's going on, and they, you know, they think of themselves in a certain way. It's like they try to fit themselves into like, they've been trying to fit themselves into some kind of like a form. They're trying to seem a certain way, but it's like, I feel like these people, just this is energetic, have been like monstrous. I feel like these people have been monstrous. I feel like these are the kind of people that think that they are like philanthropic, but They're not. They're monstrous and they're fake and they wear a mask and they've done something really terrible. I feel like that. That's what I get from this. Because that's why they're in despair. They're in despair. And I feel like because you're intuitive, you know that. I feel like you could see past something that maybe I don't know what they thought they were doing here. In the environment position, we have adjudication and community. So not only is it not coming in for them, it's like people can really see who these people are. They can really see. So it's like a lot of it boils down to what they did to you. But there's no reason here. It's meaningless. It's like they were on some sort of a trip. They thought something about themselves. Thought something about this. I don't know, maybe they thought they were better than you, or why were they presenting this Knight of Cups? Why were they creating all this conflict? They're just in despair, but there's like no reason for it. It literally is senseless. It's like these are people who have to deal with like whatever's going on in their soul, because this is reflecting back at them, whatever's going on in their environment, what they've done. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense. Something with the like feeling maybe judged, or like they're in some kind of a thing, but they're hoping to be very dashing here with this Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're very concerned with being an official person. Those are both in reverse. These people want to put themselves into some sort of a mold where it's like that's how they define themselves. And somehow they were like competing with you with some sort of like false pretense, or they don't have a reason, whatever they did. But it's like they have to look at themselves, and I think that's the thing, is that the thing that they were presenting about themselves is exactly the opposite of who they truly are. And now they have to look inwards. You know, like people who say that they're, you know, they care about everyone, and then they turn around and like shoot someone in the foot that, you know, doesn't seem to deserve it, that's for sure. Maybe because they wanted something. 7 of Coins. Yeah, there it's come out again. But you know what's interesting about these two individuals? Well, here we have bad health. They're definitely in a bad way, and I'm not saying I wish this on anyone at all. I'm just reading what the cards say. Bad health could be bad like emotional condition as well. For me, that's how I read these kippers. So it feels like justice is playing out. As a high priestess, you're probably aware of this about these people, or I don't know that you're focusing on them a whole lot. I definitely feel like you moved on from this a long time ago, because if you're a high priestess, you could see what was going on while it was happening. So I feel like this is definitely, you're onto something else. I don't feel you're connected to them, but they're looking at you. That's what I feel like. They're thinking about you because something is playing out in their life that's forcing them to face their own brutalness. But the thing is that they thought they were so classy. They thought they were so classy, but really they're just like two crooks. These are crooks. I feel like these were friends of yours. That's what I think, or neighbors or colleagues or something like that. These are like a couple who, I'm not getting like romance. I don't feel like any kind of romance that you have connected to these people. I feel like these are people that were in your circle in some way. I feel like it's a couple. I feel like these people were very brutal to you. There was maybe something at stake. I feel like what it is they thought they were better than you and they deserved something here because they just, the way they thought of themselves somehow. Because of this Knight of Cups in the reverse, who's definitely a smiling liar. And this is how they were using this tactic before, but the thing is you're a high priestess, you saw what was going on and you see what's going on. So just like, what's the purpose of this mask? Because you can see through it and you know it's because what they want. And for you, it looks ridiculous. It looks really ridiculous because they're like doing things that you're like, you can very clearly see they're trying to take something from you, or they're trying to misalign something, or there's some sort of competition or lies, or whatever it is to get something that's not theirs. So, yeah, all they care about is being part of some group. That's all they can think about. They just want to be snazzy. They want to be so snazzy that they're willing to like take a human being down in the process. But now they just have to look inwards and just see, like, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm not even gonna say it. These two people, it's like, I'm trying to think of a nicer way to say what it is that they see when they look in the mirror than what, this is what they see. Because that's why they're in despair. I can't think of a nice way of saying it, so I'm just not going to say it at all. All right, because it's pretty brutal what they did to you, and so they have to see that in themselves. And so, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I feel like they've just got like money problems or emotional problems, or someone's juggling someone or whatever it is in the near future. These are like, I feel like colleagues or friends or neighbors or something like that, that someone that you were kind to that tried to take you down because they thought they were better than you. Because they had like some sort of cognitive dissonance about that. I don't know where they got the idea or why anyone has to be better than someone else, but they were just very like, they propped themselves up in some sort of a weird position because they were like aiming to be something, and somehow they had it in their head that you were beneath them, or that whatever this gift was that you had, they should have it. So they were in competition with you, and they literally tried to steal it from you like beasts in the like forests. I don't know what to call it. Like, they just really lost all sense of humanity. That's what it is. And they pride themselves in appearing that way. And that's where now they have to look and see the poverty in the soul and rebuild from there. They're gonna have to rebuild from there. But you know what? I don't think they're going to, because we have 7 of coins. It looks like they still want whatever this thing is that they are trying to construct about themselves, that would have them do someone so dirty. They would take a whole human being down in exchange for either this is status or whatever gift it was they thought that you had. Maybe they thought you were dumb, because the opposite of high priestess is someone who's unaware. So they felt like you were dumb, that you weren't as smart as them. The whole time you saw everything that was happening, and it was really the opposite. So I'm not gonna keep going, but I hope that it doesn't look like they're trying to, this looks like fake here, whatever these people come to you, just know, like, they know there's an unfair power dynamic and they want to heal it, but that's only because after what they've done here, they can't stand looking in the mirror. And I feel like also there's something going on with like their mental health or something like that, where it's like emotionally really tough to deal with themselves. Like after doing all of this stuff, like they're just stuck in their own skin. And it's really hard to solve any of it because they didn't get whatever it was. They didn't get it. And I think that people who are close to them that might know about your circumstances also can see it. So the very thing that they were fighting for, to try to be some kind of a something or other, you're not getting it. It's just all so pointless. Because the other thing that I get out of this is you would have gladly given them whatever they wanted. It's the whole thing that's so ridiculous about it. It was just a completely like pointless exercise. But yeah, they want to heal something here. That's what this is. There's like a lot of disunity, but I feel like there's still an unfair power dynamic. So they kind of want to come to you with a chip on their shoulder a little bit. Like they still haven't let go of the idea. They feel like monsters, but they haven't let go of the idea that they're not better than you, which is so odd. They just really need, and they're going through all this heartache. And I don't know if they're learning the lesson here. I really don't know. They're more embarrassed because they didn't get the thing than that they were like brutal, trying to take something from you that was yours. Jeez, this energy's rough. It's really rough. So if this is you, I'm very sorry that you had to deal with this. I'm sure your high priestess, you've like healed from this a long time ago. Yeah, they're just now coming around to like, they're just now realizing it. This is like, for you, you've known this a long time. You've left this way. This is ancient history for you. They're just now waking up, and they might want to come toward. They're putting two and two together, but I don't feel like they've like learned their lesson. They're still after the gift, the outcome here. Their quest for this gift. The reason why I'm feeling like that is because it's a 7 of coins, and it's like like the avenue to the gift is not the 7 of coins. The avenue to the gift is, I would say, Ace of Cups. So maybe Ace of Swords, not 7 of coins. All right, if this is you and this story resonates, I hope that it helps confirm, and I hope maybe these people are intending on their intentions. They want to heal something here. Let me just see why it is that you need to know. I mean, I guess you need to know that these people have like are aware more of like about your character. They just thought you were a big dummy, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is for intentions, generosity, secrets. I'm telling you, if these people come towards you, these are like opportunists. These are not good people. They have not learned their lesson. They see who you are. They can't get out of this. They can't get out of whatever this. They're trying to keep something secret. They want something. They still feel similarly, even though everything is showing them something different. And they're starting to hate themselves, but it's like they're somehow, I don't know why they're not connecting the dots. I feel like, yeah, look, extremism. They could come to you. They're trying to, yeah, they're trying to gamble and figure it out. Something extreme. They could be arguing with each other. They're having a hard time, but they're not like putting all the dots together. And I just feel like this is very disingenuous, this approach coming towards you, whoever these people are. It's more just like now that they see that you're really intuitive, trying to, that got cut off. So I don't know where it got cut off. These people are in despair about themselves. They're not getting whatever it is they try to like brutally take from you. It seems like they're not liking themselves very much, and they feel like they understand you better, but it's not like they are trying to fix it. They're not trying to fix it. They are. They want to heal something, but I got secrets and generosity. So it's like they want to come towards you to heal something, but they're still trying to get something out of it, but they're kind of trying to like do it in another way. I don't know. This is real, like, they could be trying to, like, I don't know what, trying to figure something out in regards to, like, your intuitiveness as well, and be heading towards you or healing something based on what they've done to you. These people are in despair because of whatever they did. I feel like they're surprised because they thought that, like, you were a big dummy for sure. And they were brutally trying to take something from you. These, like, neighbors, friends, colleagues, whoever these people are, I feel you were very like giving, and the sad thing is that you definitely would have like just gladly shared whatever it was. But like, yeah, that's their thing, is that they like want to appear like part of some special thing, but then they like are totally brutal people, but they want to appear like very dignified. But it's like people can see more from like whatever happened or whatever they're doing here, and it's just, it's not coming in for them, even though they brutally try to take something here, and that's all they care about. They want to be this official person, this group. They want to be snazzy. They want to be really snazzy, so they'll do anything. They will do anything for this like position or whatever it was, and when they thought that you had it, they brutally tried to take it away from you because they thought you were dumb, stupid. They were competing with you. They created all this conflict. They had a false mask on, smiling liars, and now they're in despair because it didn't work, and now they're realizing that you're intuitive and all of these things. But so they want to come towards you and like, they want to fix something or heal something, but there's something really odd going on about this approach here. I don't feel like these people have learned anything, even though they hate to look at themselves in the mirror. They're about to do something like really extreme. There's like a lot of heartache because justice is playing out. Justice is over there. And like the last thing here is 7 of coins with this gift card here. They're still after the gift. This is like, reminded me of King Arthur, what's it called? Oh my gosh, what's the cup? The cup that King Arthur has. They want the cup. That's what it's like. So their patience and planning. There's some sort of like failure here, and so the outcome is that these really brutal people, these super brutal people, who just want to like be this like thing. They feel they're better than you somehow, whatever. I don't know how they're arriving at that or why anyone has to be better than someone else, like hierarchy, or it's like like the in the know or something. I don't know what the terms are. It's just funny. The energy is really funny. It must sound weird when I'm reading it, but it does. It sounds really, it feels hilarious. It feels hilarious. So it's like they're just like tripping over themselves, and they're evil. That's the thing. They're so evil, and I don't know if did they get it? What they did? They did something so brutal, and now they're like in despair, but they're still after. Excalibur is the name of the sword. What is this? The cup. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. I can't remember the name of the cup during this reading. But anyway, so they're after the cup here, but they're using 7 of coins to get the cup instead of like Ace of Cups. You know? They're just like scheming. They're scheming. These people are scheming. They're scheming to come back towards you, but they've got a lot of secrets here. They haven't like established yet that like they see that you are very intuitive, but that if they come towards you with whatever this like secret is, or acting very generous, like they've got something to give, whatever this ruse is, that it's like, yeah, it's not working out for some. They want to come back and try to heal something, but they still feel like more entitled or something. I don't know what this is. Like, I don't know. I don't know where they get this from. And somehow they feel like you have something, though. So they want to get it from you. They're kind of come to you in secret, like you're not going to see whatever this is, this energy. And yeah, so if they're on their way, the answer is no. The answer is no. I don't need to tell you that. Your high priestess energy. And yeah, if you resonate with this message, I'm sorry that your friends or whoever these were that brutal to try to take something from you that you would have gladly shared with them. All right. Hope that helps. Bye.